Hello, friends. Welcome to our vocabulary time today. So, yesterday we wrote down the definition of our 5 new words this week and their parts of speech. Today we're going to do sentences, synonyms, and antonyms. Remember, you have your test on Friday over all of these words, so make sure you are writing them in your notebook. So, let's go ahead and review. Our words this week are smudge, disgruntled, imitate, extravagant, and witty. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Our first word was smudge, which meant a blurry spot or streak. And our sentence is, a drip of water caused the ink smudge on his paper. I actually talked about this yesterday. A drip of water caused the ink smudge on his paper. Excuse me. So it made like a blurry little spot or a streak where the ink kind of ran over. A drip of water caused the ink smudge on his paper. Now, synonyms for smudge would be smear. I smear that on, so kind of making a blurry area. A stain. So on your shirt, you might get a smudge or a stain. A spot, or we use the word blemish. A blemish is like an area where it's not looking correct. It's like off a little bit. So there are 4 synonyms for the word smudge: smear, stain, spot, and blemish. Antonyms for the word smudge. So if it's not blurried with a streak or a spot, it means it would be clean piece of paper. Clear, meaning I can see through it and it's good to go, or no areas of badness. Or we use the word sharp. Sharp doesn't mean like the pencil is sharp. Sharp means that it's very clear to see. Your TV screen, when it's on, has a sharp picture, meaning you can see it very easily. So the opposite of smudge would be clean, clear, and sharp. So let's just review that. Smudge is a noun, meaning a blurry spot or streak. Our sentence, a drip of water caused the ink smudge on his paper. Our synonyms are smear, stain, spot, and blemish. And the antonyms are clear, clean, and sharp. Our next word we learned yesterday was disgruntled, which meant to be in a bad mood. Our sentence for today for this is, the students were disgruntled because they had raining day recess. That should have raining day recess. Rainy maybe. The students were disgruntled. So disgruntled is describing the students because they had rainy day recess. They were in a bad mood. We don't experience that during e-learning, but definitely at school we did. The students were disgruntled because they had rainy day recess. Synonyms for disgruntled would be angry or unhappy. Remember, that prefix means not, so unhappy means not happy. Disgruntled is to be in a bad mood or angry or unhappy. The opposites then would be happy or pleased. Pleased meaning that you're in a good mood. So again, disgruntled. The students were disgruntled because they had rainy day recess. Our synonyms are angry and unhappy, and the antonyms are happy or pleased. Our next word we learned was imitate, to copy someone. Our sentence is, the coach told the players to imitate his swing so they would hit the ball. The coach told the players to imitate his swing so they would hit the ball. Do as I do, so that they could learn how to do it properly, to imitate, to copy, or to follow what he was doing. The coach told the players to imitate his swing so they would hit the ball. Synonyms for the word imitate would be to copy or mimic. And mimic is exactly that, copying, doing what you're doing. I mimic you, I do exactly what you're doing. I follow or copy you. Antonyms would be to invent or lead. So if I'm not doing what you're doing, I'm going to invent my own idea. I'm going to do it my own way, or I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to be the one that does it first. So we have imitate. The coach told the players to imitate his swing so they would hit the ball. Our synonyms are copy and mimic. Our antonyms are invent and lead. Our next word was extravagant, which was more than what is needed. Mom returned the gift because she said it was too extravagant. Some people like simple things. Mom returned the gift because she said it was too extravagant, over the top, way more than what was needed. Mom returned the gift because she said it was too extravagant. Our synonyms would be wasteful, excessive, expensive. So wasteful because it's more than what's needed. I took an extravagant amount of food but didn't eat it. That'd be wasteful. I have way more than what is needed and couldn't eat it. Excessive, again, more than what's needed. Or expensive, way more than what's reasonable. The opposites then would mean reasonable. So now it makes sense. Or it's needed, it's required, something you need to have, like air. Or it's inexpensive, that I-N meaning not. Inexpensive, not expensive. So extravagant, we had mom return the gift because she said it was too extravagant. Our synonyms were wasteful, excessive, expensive, and the antonyms were reasonable, needed, inexpensive. Our next word was witty. Remember, witty meant full of wit or humor. And our sentence is, my brother makes me laugh because he always has a witty response for every question. My brother makes me laugh because he always has a witty response for every question. So whenever anybody asks something, he kind of has a humorous answer or makes them kind of giggle or laugh. My brother makes me laugh because he always has a witty response for every question. You might know someone like this. Our synonyms for witty are humorous or funny. Humorous means full of humor. And then funny is the same thing. Humor means funny. Our antonyms would be humorless or serious. Humorless, less means without, so humorless would mean without humor or without being funny, or very serious. Someone who's very serious does not have any humor. So our words again, my brother makes me laugh because he always has a witty response for every question. Our synonyms were humorous and funny. Antonyms are humorless and serious. All right, I will see you tomorrow for Wow Word Wednesday.